Hello, I'm Mary Opara, and if you're a female and watching this video, it's very likely that you've had a period before. So that means tick, you know what it is and you know what to do when it comes around. But a lot of us don't actually understand the biologics behind periods, and for that reason there have been some crazy questions and also some really understandable questions. So today what I want to do is talk to you about a period and also want to answer some of those questions. So stay tuned, we're gonna get a bit more personal.
Yeah, this is my palace. Champagne in my chalice. I got it all.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the basic facts. On average, women can have cycles that are between 20 to 35 days long. Your average woman has a cycle of 28 days. So you're probably thinking, what is a cycle? Is it a bicycle? Is it a tricycle? Is it a motorcycle? So let's imagine this cycle as though it is beads on a string. The string of beads come together to form a circle, and each bead on this string represents a day out of the 28 days. Now there are two important phases that I'm going to talk about today, and that is what I'm going to term as the first phase, that's days 1 to 5, the second phase, day 6 to 14. Now those are the only two that I'm going to talk about, and I'll tell you why. First, phase 2. This is the time when your body is growing an egg, and that egg is what needs to meet with sperm to make a baby. Something else is happening to the body. A female organ called a womb is getting itself ready for a potential baby. This means that the lining, the inside of that womb is growing thicker and thicker and thicker. It's growing loads of lovely new blood vessels because it wants to have enough cushion and enough nourishment for a baby to grow inside there. So now your body has grown the egg, no sperm, and now it's thinking, what am I going to do with this lining? I don't need it anymore. And it starts to break down that lining. Those blood vessels that it developed, they all collapse. There's no oxygen, there's no nutrients, so the lining starts to drop off and slough off, and that is what you see in phase 1, day 1 to 5, as a period. So yeah, that's it sis. When you're having a period, it's just your body getting rid of the lining that it doesn't need. So we've talked about the facts. Let's answer some of these questions. Someone said, isn't a period just your eggs dropping out? Kind of, but not really. Only one egg is dropping out, and that's the egg that wasn't fertilized that needed to go. Before you were born, you'd actually made all the eggs that you will ever have in your lifetime. So if every single one was dropping out during your period, girl, we would be hitting menopause at 20 something. Next question. Can a guy get an infection or get harmed from having his penis touch blood? No, you can't. Unless your partner has an STD, the chances of you getting an infection or getting harmed from your penis touching the blood is very low. Period blood is just like any other blood running from any other part of your body. There's nothing that makes it suddenly deadly because it's coming out of the vagina. Next question. Does the color of your period change with the seasons? For this question, I'm gonna have to say a resounding no. Menstrual blood is so momentous in its arrival that it does not have to conform to the social constructs of your seasons. Okay, next question. Can you get pregnant if you have sex on your period? The chances of you getting pregnant when you are on your period is very low, but you would still be advised to use contraception because sperm stays alive in the human body for like 5 to 6 days. So if, for example, you happen to have sex towards the end of your period and the sperm stays there for about 5 to 6 days and your body decides to have an early release of egg, you could still get pregnant. Why do we have period pains? We have period pains because I told you about those blood vessels that were there. Because those blood vessels collapsed, it means that no oxygen and no nutrients is getting to them. They start to twist and squeeze, and this is what causes you to have pain. If you'd like me to do another video where I talk a bit more about the menstrual cycle and also give you kind of like natural tricks on how to minimize period pain, like and comment just to let me know. I hope you found this very useful. If you have, leave me a comment and let me know what you found useful and what more you'd like to hear about. And if you really liked it, then click the subscribe button and I'll see you again next week. Take care.